All right, so this is Mr. Wyrick. I'm here to talk to you today about the Unit 3C test review. I'm just going to go over some highlights real quick, some things you need to study, need to make sure that you can do before tomorrow's test. Now, if you look at number one, it's domain and range. Just remember, less than or equal to, less than or equal to, less than or equal to, less than or equal to. We got filled in dots. You need those equal signs. Domain is X. Range is Y. If you can remember that, you cut that question down to 50-50, no matter what. If you can remember domain is X, range is Y. On domain, we're going left to right. We start at the lowest point, which is 0. We go to the top, which is 28. Hopefully you went over this already, but just remember, go left to right, lowest to highest. Range, same thing, except you're going bottom to top to get from the lowest number to the highest number, 0 up to 9. On this one, I'm going to skip it. Just remember, the 12 is something that has to happen over and over and over again because it's my slope. The -4 is something that has to happen one time because that's my y-intercept. Okay? On this question, on this question, on this question, and all of the questions like this, you need to memorize that calculator cheat sheet. You need to remember how to do it. You're going to be hitting the menu button. You're going to go on that, you're going to hit the home button. You're going to go on that main screen. You're going to get your lists and spreadsheets. After you enter all the data, you go to your data and statistics. You hit Control Doc, go to your data and statistics, run the regression. If you want the button sequence, it's menu 4, 6, 1. And that'll get you done on that faster, save you some time so you can move on to the next one. Menu 4, 6, 1 in your data and statistics is going to run your linear regression and do it fast so you can find that equation. Don't try to just guess on these, okay? You've got the calculator, you've got the tools to get it right. The 0 on this one, put a 0 right here. It's the y-intercept. On these, and there are going to be questions like this, you got to explain what's going on. So you're just going to have to read. The x-intercept, this point, has 2 labels to it, time-driven and fuel. So you put together a combination of those labels to get a meaning. We have driven for 20 hours and we have no fuel left in the tank. 20 hours made us run out of gas. On this one, my y-intercept, there is no deposits that have been made and I have a balance of $50. So when I started the account, I put in $50. Okay? On this one, just be careful about this half hour. That means it's going to take 2 of this to make an hour, or you're going to have to say instead of 6 hours as my maximum, I'm going to have 12 half hours. It's still going to get you to the top maximum of 1,420. On this next page, again, this is stuff that you can enter into the calculator. This one you can enter into the calculator. Just be aware of that. Get those entered, get through it. On this one here, if we're comparing them, this slope is bigger than 1. It's going to be steeper. This y-intercept is -3 from 0. That's going to move it down 3. My y-intercept is going to move it up and down. My slope is going to change how steep or how less steep that line really is. On this one here, a meaning again. It's a combination. 6 presentations have gone by. We have 0 cookies left. Combine those labels, it'll make sense. This is another comparison just like this one. This is the hard one. I get 3 pieces of luggage for free. It's $35 after that. So I'm saying it's going to cost me $35 for every piece of luggage that I have after I take away my 3 free ones. Okay? Now you have to have 5 or 6 pieces of luggage to really need this equation, but if you packed up your whole house, you got 20 suitcases, it's going to cost you a whole lot of money. You only have to pay for the ticket, the $399, one time. Okay? On the back side of this, surprise, surprise, here's more stuff that I'm going to enter into the calculator. Now, this is the one thing that I want you to really pay attention to. This is my calculator cheat on this one right here, number 17. I come in here on my calculator. I'm going to go new document. Do I want to save? No, I don't want to save because I don't care. I come to my graph. It's sitting here like this, and this is y equals. So I can't graph this with just a y equals. Watch close. I hit delete, it backs over that equal sign. It lets me put in inequalities, or down here at the bottom, Option number 6 is a relation. That means I can type in whatever I want. I type in 9x plus 3y equals a negative 27. If you can't trust yourself to solve for y, let the calculator help you. Multiple choice test, you're going to look for the graph that looks like this one. Okay? Now, if it's a paper like this that says graph it, you can't just guess at where those points are. But if it's multiple choice and you get to pick out a graph, you can pick out one that looks like this. Hopefully this helps you out, and good luck on your test tomorrow.